Who is Oro Oyogomunde? Many have searched for this god. Many have looked in books and reference works. Many have searched the World Wide Web, but none have found the answer to the question, who is Oro Oyogomunde? After much consideration, I have concluded that now is the appropriate time to share with you the story of Oro Oyogomunde. Recall that
in the God realm, the possessed gods gathered at the foot of evil, listening intently to their master's instructions.
We will make man in our image,
screeched evil into the great abyss.
but not the image of our fall, for we have none. We will manipulate humanity into the image that will serve my needs.
Asked one of the gods that still held in reserve a part of its mind.
Is it not true that the Creator made humanity? Why should we interfere?
A wretched wail was heard in the abyss. Evil's voice had turned into an inferno.
You miserable fool of a god! You will never question me again! You will be destroyed!
In that moment, there was a great war within the realm of the gods. The one god that had questioned evil fought courageously against the many gods that had come under the possession of evil. The war destroyed many things: planets, solar systems, galaxies, universes, and even spilled into other dimensions. Time itself was affected. The possessed gods found their task a formidable one, for the god that they pursued throughout the void was both cunning and wise. This god, which was once part of the unification of the possessed gods, had found redemption and fought valiantly. To some, this god carries the name of Oro Oyogomunde, the golden god of the world.
We have tried everything to destroy Oro Oyogomunde, but to no avail.
A possessed god complained.
Oro Oyogomunde is powerful beyond measure.
Cried the possessed god that had but one eye.
Oro Oyogomunde has defeated many of us by casting us into the lower levels of the void.
Many possessed gods had been cast down, and evil had grown worried, and so to its possessions it commanded,
You three gods that I have chosen will become one god, and all of your powers will so too be combined. And with your power you will defeat the renegade god with swiftness.
And so the three gods had been turned into one god, and their powers were combined. The first of the three gods, whose name was Sharat Ombombo, was endowed with a power that was rarely found in the great void. This power is what we now call gravity. In those times, there was no up or down or side to side. In those times, the great void was one-dimensional. Therefore, Sharat Ombombo had the unique power of gravity. The second of the three gods, whose name was Jama et Entu, was endowed with a power that was widely used in the forming of all solar bodies in both the physical and the non-physical realms. This power is known today as telekinesis, the ability to move objects through the power of one's mind. Therefore, Jama et Entu had the unique power of telekinesis. The third of the three gods, whose name was Dambara, was endowed with a power that is found in the primary initiating force present in all creative acts. This power is known today as friction. the ability to instigate the merging of opposing or complementary forces. Therefore, Dambara had the unique power of friction. These three gods, Sharat, Ombombo, Jama 8-2, and Dambara, and their respective powers were combined into one Trinity God, to which Evil decreed,
You three gods are now one, and all of your thoughts are one. You will serve me as I see fit. You will carry no name, for your identity must be held in secret for all ages. With your endowed power, you will defeat the renegade god Oro Oyobamunde. And when you have defeated him, you will bring him to me, so that I can teach my betrayer a lesson in the appropriate way to suffer.
But something strange happened that Evil did not anticipate. You see, prior to being combined, the three gods had already devolved into the realm of the demonic. Therefore, they were already wretched in their way of thinking, and as they had been combined into one god, their wretchedness had also been combined. Therefore, the Trinity God was 3 times as wretched as Evil anticipated. So, in the process of bestowing the power of gravity, telekinesis, and friction, Evil had to open itself up to the three gods. And it was in this state of openness that the three gods took notice that there was a seething fire of hate within Evil itself. This burning fire of hate dwarfed the flames of even 1 trillion stars.